The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. Numerology isn't widely believed in, which is why many viewers find it uninteresting when we discuss it on the show. But the only reason we bring it up on the channel is that the 1% used numerology, and Christine Lagarde, who is one of the highest-ranking 1% members, has corroborated this. As just 1% of the population uses it, it is crucial that you adhere to the numbers even if you despise them. Everything, including the macro events, is prearranged once you decipher the numbers. Number deciphering is even being discussed by Christine Lagarde, isn't it? Again, we discuss numerology on this channel because this is strong evidence that Christine Lagarde is also a number decoder. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into the meaty details. Ripple is keeping an eye on Japan for its RWASD launch, maybe even before the US regulators mess up. That might happen in 2025, when all of Japan's banks will have adopted XRP, because Japan's rules are light years ahead of the US's. Additionally, XRP is very popular in Japan. Because of this, RWASD's launch in Japan makes perfect sense, since Asia is a huge fan of Ripple and XRP. Our source is CoinDesk. Did you realize that today is the 10th anniversary of the introduction of Tether's white paper? In this week's episode of the CoinDesk, Tether's CEO, together with bullish CEO Thomas Farley, discusses the rise of USDT, the biggest stable coin with a market worth of about $120 billion. Am I correct? At this time, Tether is the most popular stable coin, but rules like microregulation are on the horizon for this type of currency. Bitcoin is being delisted by some exchanges. Within the European Union, isn't it? Thus, just because USDT is the largest stable coin at the moment doesn't guarantee it will remain such. Like the FTX men showed, nothing is too large to fail, therefore it might still collapse. According to the World Economic Forum, we should all strive to live contentedly with nothing. Digital assets are being discussed even by these individuals. Insights from jurisdictional practices and regulations pertaining to digital assets are at our disposal. So, this is a document from this relatively recent month, October 2024. Plus, 9 different jurisdictions are bringing legislation our way: the EU, Hong Kong, China, Japan, Singapore, Switzerland, the UAE, the UK, and the US, correct? With projects like Project Leap, launched by the BIS Innovation Hub and partners, investigating the effects of quantum mechanics on the financial sector, and the impending arrival of the quantum financial system, it is clear that the United States government intends to regulate digital assets. This bodes well for the markets and XRP, as the rebel partner of the BIS is among the many banks and central banks that are taking action. Fortunately, XRP's ledger is also compatible with quantum computing. On the Quantum Financial Network, we'll observe XRP in action. The insiders and David Schwartz had predicted this, too. As we can see, David tweeted about Project Leap back in 1024. On the 23rd, we had another leapfrog. Here we have Mr. Poole, this individual making a significant leap, and so on. We possessed the knowledge of Deloitte, one of the 4 major accounting consulting businesses. At least one document mentioning XRP has been available since 2015, and it comes from Deloitte. The future of value exchange in cryptocurrencies and the trust economy is here. XRP has been brought up multiple times, and its proponents claim it can serve as a bridge currency to allow transactions between 2 currencies that aren't often exchanged. The US dollar to Mexican peso conversion rate is one example of a currency that makes it difficult to determine an exact exchange rate. Therefore, is it correct? You know that any currency pair may be exchanged with any other currency pair because XRP adds liquidity to any quarter, right? In this case, we have the conversion of Canadian dollars to Mexican pesos. Those exchange rates for currencies hardly ever materialize. You should expect to pay a pretty penny to swap the 2 currencies, but XRP holders will enjoy a significantly lower exchange rate. You can turn those into money, can't you? This is the strength of XRP, as pointed out by even Deloitte. Finally, we have Ripple's, whose recently announced partner is Mikado Bitcoin, which has an investor, JP Morgan. In January 2022, Mercado Libre acquired shares in 2TM, the parent company of Mercado Bitcoin. Mercado Libre is an investment platform that counts JP Morgan, GE, Goldman Sachs, and PayPal among its investors, correct? Major partnerships with companies like PayPal, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and others are underway. In order to provide businesses with more options, Ripple has partnered with Mercado Bitcoin, a top cryptocurrency exchange in Brazil. An end-to-end payment solution that is handled. In Brazil, we have Mercado Bitcoin that uses XRP. Your attention in seeing my video is greatly appreciated. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.